fucking low, yeah. And today, it's episode 4 of Bushy Podcast, and I'm very excited to be gathered here with my fellow Bushies, you know. So, 100%. On my right, I have voor Dimpy. Dimpy zelfs voor zelf, alsjeblieft, van scan, vision, wat ze... He's boring. He also be right inside.
He's on the bombastic side.
Hello, hi, Sanbonani, Tumelangi, Absheni, Awe, Show Massacre, Salam to your body, Unkum Karyankum, Jaboya Dimping Popo, the one and only yellow bone, the only yellow bone seated on the seat that owns half of Centurion. Popo, I love and appreciate you guys. Issue.
Yes.
Suzai, dankie Dimpy.
Yes,
and in the middle, Baba,
So Dimpy, if you own half of Centurion, does it mean the other half is mine and Eric's or
I'll give Eric the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, okay, nice. Guys, Munersi, DJ, MC,
Yeah.
wannabe comedian, former owner of Centurion. Yeah, guys, I'm lucky to be here. Welcome to
thanks,
my fellow
we are very, very happy to have you. The 100%. Eric, continue.
What's up, guys?
Hoe gaan het?
Eric Hansen. I'm lekker, thanks. How are you guys? You guys lekker?
Yeah, we fantastic.
Yes, Eric sounds...
I don't own Centurion or part
We
of
don't know
Centurion.
nothing,
I
we
only
just-
own a Tez. That's my only claim to fame. A Tez, Toyota Tez. If there's a Toyota sponsor floating around, brand loyalty. I've had a Tez for 7 years now. Mint condition, full service history, 200,000 kilometers on the clock. I won't mention how much petrol just in case somebody decides to repossess my vehicle. But I can get home from here is all I'm doing.
That's it.
Ja,
dat is
nee.
fijn.
Maar allemaal het werk, Eric. On that topic van werk. Die mensen in die bakkies en petrols.
Before we get to the topic of werk, have you guys been seeing this story of 4-year anniversary and a car with red seat belts?
No, but you were telling us.
iPhone 15 as a gift.
So you're talking about, is this one
This is a previous topic. I wasn't here for that topic. That's why I'm mentioning it. I was just want to throw in some 2 cents there.
Oh, so you also
What is it? The chicken?
you want some a part of the chicken dinner?
The chicken dinner.
The chicken dinner.
Dina.
Chicken dinner.
Chicken. Like, now there's no table, but she's like, I'm getting old, guys. I don't know the kids told me. There's something about the chicken dinner.
Okay, Eric, can tell us this thing of chicken dinner.
That's funny. No, I just wanted to mention that we can talk about that at another time when we feel ready. But Katie
What the hell
had
you
a
did
topic
in
at hand. Yes.
Yes, so we're discussing colored people in the work communities. Us colored people in the work communities. So, kom op, we gaan bij jou, Eric. What do you think is an issue that as coloreds are facing in our working environments, within ourselves and within like our colleagues and what?
With us as colored people. So I think that the main thing is that as colored people, because there's always the talk about previously advantaged and the privileged. No one ever mentions that middle ground, the currently disadvantaged. Because I feel like that's us. We usually very marginalized. We usually taken for taken for granted in the workplace because we might know something that somebody else doesn't know, but nobody will ever consult us because they think that
They know more.
yeah.
So.
Nee, dan maandag begin na werk. Hoe gaan jy Vrydag ken wat aangaan? Hoe gaan jy Vrydag ken wat aangaan? Hier dan maandag begin na Eric.
Never exam was no reads. You studied this thing. You did your degree. You've got your diploma. You've got your certificate. You've got everything you need.
Now, why do you think the work environment between colored people is so toxic?
Because it's exactly like what he said. Is that okay? Eric starts now. He starts now at my job. I've been here for the past 4 or 5 years. He called me man, regardless of what he studied, how many years he studied, how many lecturers he clapped while he was on business studying
On campus.
On campus, by the way. Yes. Just putting it out. Regardless of that, all I'm thinking about is, no net begin. And not just that. If people take him cop to, people actually start acknowledging his accolades, then what position are they gonna put me in?
Yes.
Now it's like, okay, cool. He come in,
You feel
now-
intimidated now.
Yes.
The flavor of the week is
you
vanilla.
know-
That thing.
You spot
It's
now,
vanilla
threatened.
You not to feel so
We don't care about yellow bone flavor.
You know,
we
for
want
me-
vanilla.
So we can't help each other out.
so
We
there's
can't give
no-
each other tips on where to grow in certain
know,
areas.
kijk,
There's altijd
kijk,
van competition. Kijk, second.
For me, I think when it comes to hoe praat je Engels nou weer? Toxicity.
Sorry, we'll put subtitles.
Yeah, we'll put subtitles, guys, please. I think where, for me personally, it starts also, ne? If you guys have to look at it, ne? People that work at a work environment, I werk nu voor jaren dan goed tussen zij. If I know someone, especially family members or cousin or chomies wat een werk zoekt, je gaat zeker maken,
Je
jy wat
kom
hier
in-
in is, ek zet voor jou in trouble, dat jy kan uitgaan van ek wil iemand inbring.
Oeh, hij is diep.
Yeah, I think it's an honest
That's
truth.
another
deep
level.
one, eh?
No,
Yeah, man,
it's an
even
honest
think
truth,
of
because-
that.
Because, yeah, hij zit te klagen, zei, graag jij gaat voor Erik eten.
That sounds like...
Whoa.
Wait,
Ik
this-
los die microwave aan en blij me voor Erik.
Nee, Dippie.
Dat
Ah, wat ik ga
Ik
zeggen.
heb gewerkt, I talk, guys. Shout out to you guys.
Namen.
I don't
Noem
know.
namen van die bra waar je gesabotage hebt en noem namen van die bra waar je
Guys,
waar je een job ge...
I'm from Eldorado Park. I've worked at iTalk. It's called iTalk. It's at the Navia building in Rainbow.
yes.
I don't know if you guys know this.
Yay!
And everyone, a lot of
The
people.
views
you'll be-
is not-
you'll-
we
you'll
do
be
not- we
amazed
do not- we do
how
not
much
support-
people was working there. You will be amazed how much people was working at iTalk at the Navia building in Rainbow.
Okay.
En de wens elkaar lagen jiggy jailer. Dat is een ander ding. Dat is wat ik zeg, joh. Als like, die ene wil een warm, die ene wil een uitwarm en goed tussen zijn.
Okay, no, but now you see with a case like that, now,
Als je wegrijdt.
then it becomes a matter of
Let me go for my open
that's,
area.
that's not even toxic
Thank you.
work environment. That's more like we are trying to perform a Parasite. I know people have seen. If you haven't seen the movie Parasite, just go watch the movie.
I didn't
Because
see it.
basically the crux of the movie is one person in the family gets a job. Family. I'm not talking about friends. So like if we were Praz and I got this ban, other guys, we must work harder. But if we were family, nah, and I'm the driver now. I got the driver's job. And I see, they have a maid, yeah, but the maid doesn't know how to clean. I'm gonna sabotage the maid. Then I'm gonna say, nah, man, I know this other chick, man, no relation to me, but she can clean. Then I'll come home and I'll tell Kaylee, look, there's a job for you. That's basically what the movie is. So they work
Yeah.
everybody in the Parasite. Right, but now on what you say, yeah, if everybody's doing each other dirty, how are you getting spun done?
Ik heb 2 sales gemaakt. Ja,
Yeah, nee, but the thing is,
Of
in
commission.
such environments,
Yeah.
what initiative are we all gonna take to? Okay, not everyone is on a thing of self-development, healing, what, making the spaces we are in comfortable and safe for everyone around us. So not everyone is into it, you know. But how can we make sure that we are gonna like support each other? You know, hoe gaan ons elkaar helpen? So somebody Dimpie komt vragen van mij, Dimpie is coming to me, I'm way at work, he doesn't know how to use the computer. Now I'm making him feel dumb, you know, like
Yes.
I'm not helping him because that's what the people do, you know.
now-
They don't help, you know. How are we gonna help each other at work?
That is from a standpoint of we need to understand, although the opportunities that we have are few and far between, helping the next person is not putting your job at risk. Or am I wrong?
No, 110%.
If you can help,
110%.
if you can help the
You
guy
wrong
that-
for keeping the crab so low.
yeah, I'm trying. You gave me the tightest pick.
Oh,
Which Somali did you buy us by? This old titan,
Now,
this plastic.
do you understand, Eric? Do you understand? If this was a job now, if your job now was
Was
to
on the
open,
line.
was to open this packet of
You're
chips,
gonna outsource.
DP was gonna nap. DP was gonna, he was gonna get you out and he
Thank
was
you, such a
gonna
darling.
get someone in the real. I'm coming back to that, Kelly. This is like the first time I've heard of people actively,
Working each other out.
like trying to get someone else in. I know of I'm trying to work you out of my thing so I can get a promotion.
Yes.
That I know.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key shocked,
Baffled.
baffled, but flattered.
Flabbergasted.
But flattered.
Ja, I'm playing
Take
against
it
that.
Nee, picture it. Jy werk iemand uit om op my span te kry.
Remember?
If that is not...
Family
Yeah, that
related
is
sometimes.
hustle. That
Yeah.
is
If-
respect.
But
Hey,
I'm
werk
saying-
was overtime.
Je werkt heel erg overtime. En voor jou meer pay, wij doen te veel hebben weer.
Working for the
But
company.
now-
Bij
Working
het
for
te
me.
wanden.
But now I want to propose this one.
Okay.
Coming to the opposite end of the spectrum.
Okay.
Right.
We'll come
In
back
this,
to the support,
yes. In this way, where okay, cool.
Zoek je pak crabs?
Ons is nou daar so.
nou daar.
Ons is nou daar. Picture Eric is working in this place, right? Yeah? Oh, yeah. And
We picturing.
Nou,
Yes.
picturing, ja.
hij werkt, yes. Hij
Oh,
werkt,
Eric.
Hij werkt. Ik zei, Eric,
Picture.
ik zei, Eric, krijg me in daar. But Eric knows I'm a tuck up. I can't keep a job. What. So now Eric will make it so damn hard for me to get there. Cause if I go fuck up there, who does it look bad on?
No, just
Eric.
straight up tell Eric, okay. Ons verstaan niet het probleem. Oké, het is een probleem. Zeg net voor Eric, als hij weer gaat niet, kan niet van je ken, Eric kan niet.
That's what I'm saying.
Rare help Eric somewhere else, you know, oké, ga niet bij je kan stelen. Je ga niet kan bij je doen. Laat je kan hemzelf regelen.
Langvanger.
Verstaan je?
Kreeg ik
Ja.
Vanger, dat is vanger.
Ja.
Let
Zodat de
Eric
mensen
go.
moeten bezig houden. They need to be busy.
You can't steal a boat.
You
You can't steal a brick.
sand. How are you gonna steal sand?
So how are you gonna support voor Eric te kopen? Wat ga je doen? Van, die mensen gaan veel kijken, you don't want to help him. So that you don't want to help him, you know, he's gonna take advantage at work, he's not gonna make it comfortable, he's gonna this and that. So it's not about not helping.
I think, Kaylee, sorry guys, I think personally, sometimes, als ons mekaar, hulle sê die tong draak rag.
100%.
Ken het julle lei gehoor?
100%.
I think
Words carry
if you come to that situation of Eric and smoking, I don't know who's smoking between you two.
Allow to us of it's.
No, you said something on the I don't want to point the wrong. Eric smokes, right?
Okay.
So, coming back to say the woord draak rag en hotel. I think me as a friend of Eric, where I know he's smoking of been smoking and stuff like that. As ek kan vir Eric voor even hy question kan sê, kry my in naby werking goed. As ek kan hy goed install en drill in Eric se kop en dat elke dag as my bra doen 1 2 3 my bra doen 1 2 3 goed.
100%.
Kyk, ek gaan nie afdruk of try my
100%.
beter te hou nie.
Yes.
Nee, voor jy nog even die oor of jou mond kan oopmaak en sê kry my in naby die span and who knows maybe even a better person than you were yesterday.
100%.
You understand?
That's
So
why-
I think if I can motivate him, that's what I'm trying to say.
That's
If you
that's
can
the
motivate
support,
each
yeah.
other, support each other, and minimum car
Maybe just find a
100%.
better, maybe just find a better job. Since Eric is a tuck up, right?
Sinds Eric.
That's it,
Nee.
Eric.
Nee.
Hy moet los voor ek weer.
Speaking of you, jelle story uit
As je
die
tuck up is, as je kan elektrician worden, maar je is goed met gloves.
Dat is zo zij.
And that's normally the case. A lot of people are ruber ambagmannetjies. Baie mense is baie goed met hulle hande.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
you is baie goed met hande. I don't say you can't read your land and stuff. I haven't heard you read before. But I'm just saying that you're good with your hands and stuff like that. So I don't know academically how you focus and stuff like that. But if you notice, a lot of people, ek sê nie van die CV het en goed zijn, alles baie goed met hulle hande. En facts, it's majority people that you say it's either smoking or either alcohol, alcoholics, or either in jail, or either have Edgar's account, I don't know.
Yeah, nee, I knew a bra that was good with his hands. I knew a bra one time. You might know him, this famous R&B singer, Chris Brown.
100%, but
There's banners with that. He's also in loyal.
rare het is zo zijn. But die ding is...
From that
okay.
support standpoint, like you said, you must plant those subliminal messages into wanting the person to work, right? There's also the manner in which you can speak to other people that you know, because this is also a form of support. If you know that Eric the Tekop, I use the example. I use the Eric the Tekop is
You
good with his
officially
hands.
smoker.
You know, before he started smoking tip, you also could build a table. Nah. But you know you don't work at a company where they either make, sell, or produce tables. But you know Meneer C has a woodworking factory. You're gonna phone Meneer C and you're gonna say, Meneer, I know, oh, that's good. He has a bit of a problem. Let the person know. So that they know what to expect, where to put him, how to use him. Because they might not put him on the floor immediately to make tables, but you could start out as a sweeper. You could start out as the guy that
Echt met die
goes
BS
to
allemaal.
go, to go
Ons
out
praat
into
nou
the
oor
wood
mense.
and cut down a tree to bring it back to the factory so that people can work.
Ons praat nou oor mense die mense wat by die huis lê, like the people who lay at home, they don't do nothing, and people who's on drugs, they all now in the same category, sorry, you know. So, where do you think they're gonna get encouragement when the support is low or when there's no support? If we not there to support them,
That's a tough
It's a
one.
How?
very hard
That is a
one.
very tough
what's
You
gonna
can
happen?
easily make
Because
that.
people need support. You need support to carry on, you know. So if okay, it's not your responsibility to make sure anyone is happy or to make sure anyone is okay. Even though you can take it as your responsibility, it's not. And this is mos na your kind of ever verstaan, Karen and shop over, blah, 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 blah.
Whatever.
The best way I
So-
can put it is, Kaylee, let's say you have diarrhea. No? You have explosive diarrhea.
Oh, you buy explosive diarrhea.
You have explosive diarrhea.
Dr. Ashma.
Kak nat.
Like you, you just see, like you yo.
A
You just think about, you created the poop, dan is het
Game over.
even
Staan in de
with your explosive diarrhea, né? With your explosive diarrhea, je kent waarom te kak, né? And you also know how to deal with your problem. Nou, right? Mensen wat op drugs is, hulle het explosive diarrhea, maar hulle kak oral. Hulle kak oral. And they're making it everyone else's problem to go and clean up. So that's what I'm getting at. It's like, yes, the support, but you support yourself. You support
100%. That's why you need to have discernment in boundaries up with people who you help or you reach out to. Because you can only help someone as far as they can help themselves. Je kan maar nou wat doen voor die mensen, wat doen. Als hulle niet wil leren, they're not gonna learn.
But Eric, I don't know, sorry for jumping the gun, right?
You're not jumping. You're in the gun.
Pew, 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 gun. Yum, yum.
Carry on.
Go. Guys, sometimes support and stuff for people like that, né? And discouragement and demotivation, né?
Yeah.
Comes normally sometimes from at home.
100%. Oh,
Because daar by die huis, hoekom gaan ek vir Justin luister? Luister kan reeds van my ma by die huis. Wie's Justin om my te sê?
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
So people at home sometimes pushes you away. Hulle help nie. So jy moet nou sê hulle julle plek waar men ander mense kom skool maar sien nie. Mense by die huis hulle waar nie.
but that's the thing.
Gaan jy kom? Jy stuur 'n hele venster uit terwyl mense op die kitchen staan en praat.
You do it live in action.
Nou kom die mense nee, die mens gaan my help en goed is. So if we can start as a community, and I'm being now directly, right? As a colored community, if we feel like whether it's drugs, alcohol, wat anders is er nog so?
As baie goed.
Die mensen wat wil werken, want ze is laying on the couch.
Sometimes can you just to put in a few beans in it. As jy dat ons nie wil werk hier, sometimes as ons nie werk hier.
100% it is like that.
Nee.
But as mensen wat glad nie wil werken, ek het redig.
Maar jy praat, moet ek praat voort maar.
Alsjeblieft, julle
But I think
asseblief.
if we can start as a color community in support, and we always emphasize on the sense of first episode we had. Sorry for chewing in front of you guys.
No stress.
We've been emphasizing, we've been trying to push support. I don't know if you guys agree with me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Since the first episode, Justin, support. If we can try to support each other in all of those kind of things, whether it's drugs, alcohol, and goed soos hy.
Maar hy is
And then
Support you in
support
drugs.
you in drugs.
Must buy you drugs.
No.
Yes. No. But I get
The
what you say.
decisions around
The big-
it most.
The big thing, yeah. The big thing is when there are people in
You
your
see
life.
wat doen te kop.
When there are people in your life that are struggling, whether it be with an addiction problem, whether it be with the laziness problem, whether it be with don't want to work problems, whatever it is, we need to find that support. Because if you look at the other people and the other races, they're all doing that for each other. You know?
Yeah, so
You
tram rice and
you
alles
extend-
hier,
you
esthetic
extend your hand,
rice.
You help the next person.
Okay.
You ask them, what do you need? What do you want? What are you trying to achieve?
Okay,
And
but the thing is-
from that, that's where the people are getting jobs that we're not getting. That's where the people are getting
That's-
opportunities that we're not getting.
That's so real. But
And
how are you,
connections.
that's
Massive
real.
connection.
But how are you gonna be there for yourself? For other people if you can't be there for yourself?
Okay, when it
That's
comes
deep,
to-
you understand? Because you
when
can do so much for other people to the
Yes.
point of burning out yourself.
Yes.
So when are you gonna, or what is your boundaries? Or your self-love to be like, this wat ek gaan set hier teen die mens van ek en hulle vat te veel, you know.
Yeah.
But Dimpy, he is working towards stopping his stick addiction also. So this is where I can help and step
goed
in.
mense sien, hoor.
Dat is hy, Dimpy, dat is hy. Dat
But
is hy.
you see with that as well, it also comes back to, like you said, the boundary setting, the understanding. Like I can come to you knowing that you don't want to work, and I can ask you once, yo man, I have an opportunity. I'll employ you. You'll work with me. Do you want to work? And you can say no. I'm gonna give it a couple of months. I'll come back to you a second time. I'll ask you again. Look, I need help. I'm not gonna ask anybody else. I'll ask you because I trust you. That already makes you feel better about yourself because instilling trust in someone is not something you just do for everybody. Do you want to help me? If you say no a second time, by all means.
But
and
you
I
know,
run with the rule of 3. If I ask you the third time and you say no, my opportunity is going to someone else.
being such a person takes a lot of courage. Like a person who does a lot for people. Because you're gonna have to learn how to put your pride aside, not always your needs, but yes, that too, because that's part of being a helpful person, you know. Sometimes you give to people, you don't receive as much as you give, you know. So you're gonna have to build that strength within yourself and create a relationship with around yourself to be like, okay, I'm forever gonna stay true to myself, my boundaries, my purpose, and still be there and cater to the people around me. Because if I'm not able to cater for myself, I can't water them. I can't fill from an empty cup.
Preaching.
But yeah, that's one problem in our colored communities. Ons is jaloers en ons wil nie mekaar help. We
Why?
don't want to help each other.
Why
But I
do
think
we
it's
Because
always
our
so, bro.
parents, yes, but older generations, I think it's a lot of their programming that we have subconsciously manifested or that we are still consciously manifesting, you understand?
Okay, yes.
For example, most now, Susie colored auntie say, as you can kitchen school maki, you're not a proper wife. But okay, 100%,
You need
because
to be
that
able
comes
to
with
clean.
life skills.
That's
Do you
a-
understand?
that's a
It's not
gen-
wife
it's a-
skills.
not a
It can be
gender-specific role.
100%, but it's life skills. You understand what I'm saying?
can't cook.
So yeah, 100%. So,
Exactly.
oh Suzai, you understand what I'm saying?
Not wife material.
Focus through
Buy a nice- buy a nice kuna.
For the
Focus
streets.
Kuna, ano.
Thank you.
Bola for
Thank
you.
you,
Buy a nice
Suzai.
book.
Oh, Suzai, thank
So
you.
do you think that the jealousy stems from a place of we are not gonna extend ourselves and help the next colored person that could do better than us, or try and get them onto our level so that we can both pay it back to the person after?
That too, but I feel like we have lack of belief in ourselves. We
Let
can
me
say we
propose
are we are how confident in ourselves and whatnot, but when we are faced with someone in the similar position and they have better skills or qualities than us, then all of a sudden, verstaan je, it's
Chivalry.
It's chivalry. It's either this person you don't see working with this person because this person doesn't fit your
Okay.
or you either feel they're gonna take the light away from you, or you just don't feel good about yourself anymore. Even though you might think this person might not be good for your networking or whatnot, that might just be your subconscious,
Your subconscious,
program
yeah,
coming
yeah,
up to be like, to finding points to not work with this person because you want to be seen as this person, you want to be seen in this light, instead of like giving help and guidance to that person or learning from that person, because you learn from everyone. Whether that person is a tuck-up, whether that person is that, you learn from people.
Can I propose
So-
this one? Can I propose this one?
Propose.
Coming back to that thing of pouring, you can't pour into a
Empty cup.
Yeah, then
you
you
can pour from an empty cup. Right? We put it like this. Here I am, I'm trying to fill my cup.
Okay.
My cup is half.
Yes.
My cup is halfway, right? But it's half cup. Everyone sees the half cup here in the desert, man. Almost in the half a cup in the woestijn. Everyone is admiring the half cup.
Where
Zoek
the
die half
leg?
cup. Hulle wil van 'n half cup kom
Hey,
drink.
Jesus.
Maar nou kom
Sharp, ne?
hierdie volle koppie. En die volle koppie staan langs my. Nou wil die mense in die woestijn all of a sudden hulle soek nou daai volle koppie. You understand that? So it once more comes back to that of this person is taking or you feel as though this person is taking shine.
But the thing is,
But now that's where the jealousy stems from.
100%.
Just talking about
When you-
Why I sorry, I'll just jump in
easier.
on this one. Why is it not a matter of here's a full cup that can do
can-
what I wasn't able to do, and instead of being jealous, I can take a little bit from this full cup and do the same that they're doing instead of this full cup is here to pour.
Kan ek my hande
Yes.
oplig?
that is what
Simple. I think all of us seated here, we all play a huge role in each other's lives as we are seated here
Yes.
with whatever we're doing
Yes.
on a daily, etc. and stuff. It's like Kylie could have said, hey, listen, your Timpy's on the podcast, I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Timpy could have said, hey, meneer, see, like, Maporisa's on the series. Call him Maporisa, right? He's on the podcast, I don't want to be me. Me as Pitbull, I don't want to be there. And stuff like that.
Yes.
Eric is on the podcast, and if you bear in mind, I don't want to be there. Eric does comedy, ek do no comedy. Meneer, see, try and funny to wees.
as competition.
As competition, you understand that?
And
I
the
mean,
industry is hard.
as in, you do music, I do, you, everyone, Eric, start doing
Exactly,
music, my
exactly,
brother.
that's right.
We could have long time told Justin and stuff like it. Hey, listen, yeah, my brother, we can't do this because 1, 2, and 3. Because you see, 1, 2, and 3 is one
Clashing of
thing.
personalities.
And then if I have to fully say it, guys, then I don't know if I said it before, but I personally really appreciate you guys
Ay, you're not.
being here. Sorry, like,
Oh.
okay, then, man.
Ay, Dimpy.
Guys, can I ask something? On the conversation that you guys are in,
Yes.
when I include this in the video.
Yes.
How do you think it plays a role? Hoeveel van jullie kaarten we hebben niet meer paraat? Je hebt een masterbeef met haar.
Now that's another topic.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's
Generational.
another
But also are
generation.
supporting each other.
Yeah.
We are being taught to push each other away because it.
Ja, dat gebeurt in mijn familie, ook in jouw familie. Uncle Brian.
The workplace, you understand? And as a color thing, why don't we push each other forward? Maybe somewhere psychologically.
Yeah.
That plays a role. I'm just giving
Yeah. No. We're with you. Yeah. Nah, that's a big one. I think that okay. It comes back to jealousy. Number one. Number two. It comes back to I don't think that my people would appreciate if this person got further in life than me.
Ja, waarom hij niet?
And secondly, if he gets the opportunity, where does that leave me? Does it mean I'm going to lose my job? Does it mean people are going to see me as not working as hard? Are people going to, is this someone going to become a value or a valuation system where my job is at risk because Manirasi can do anything better than I can do my thing? So I think that's where the fear comes in. That's where the jealousy comes in. And that's where the not wanting to help the next person comes in.
100%.
Ja, bij die werk, sorry, kan jullie bij die werk
But-
sommige paar mensen kom ook do better and stuff like that without those qualifications and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
The thing
course.
is,
Die
before.
denkt dat ze stuff ik het net omdat ik goed ken. Nou is sommige chairman of iets zoals je head of the microwave.
Zai,
That's all. What happens in
Yeah,
workplaces?
that position's
Dat
all
is
prepared.
certificate.
Before we
Om mijn
can-
friets op te maken.
before we
Je zet aan.
can come together as a whole, collectively, we need to come together on our own terms, individually. Van ons sou nie gister het if we individually didn't make the decision to come here. Do you understand?
Yes.
So how are we going to make the decision to, let me say, heal collectively if we're not consciously choosing that for ourselves? We want so much for other people, we want so much for ourselves, but we don't take the initiatives personally to get to those steps. You understand? Like, it doesn't come to the physical work, it comes to the deep work, the
Yes.
emotional work,
Yes.
how you treat people, how you respond to situations, because that is what creates your environment. That's what creates the relationships around you, how you respond and react to the things that happen around you. So, hoe gaan ons voorsien dat ons gaan nie afkyk aan mekaar? It's always going to happen, it's always going to be there. It just needs you to have self-awareness to know you are not settling, you are not doing this, you are not doing that. You're simply here to learn.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And if you feel you need to be in a better position, consider yourself in a better position. Don't, moenie anders afbring nie,
Don't care.
to make yourself feel better too.
So that one is a tough one. But again, that comes back to gut feeling. That comes back to judge of character. Because we keep using the example of the tech cop. If you know that internally and from the family and from where this person comes from, they are a good person. They've got good qualities. They are able to do what they need to do. They just unfortunately have been dealt a bad hand and they can't play their cards. You come along and you help them. You're doing it from a place of good heart. I'm going to help this person. And if they are a good person and they want to change and they want to turn their lives around, they're going to turn their lives around and use your help to their benefit.
Now that's the thing.
But at the same time, where you get that feeling, even if it is for a moment, and from experience I know it, don't die please, we need you.
Hey, man.
We're at least another
Yo,
6
hey,
months.
Wat is die hoe se misles die kras man. Dat is twee bolletjies oor ek het hulle glas neergesit. My life is at risk hier die bolletjies.
That's
Dat ek
Heavy
een
risk.
vat vir backup sodat hulle die optopsie sien wat het gebeur het.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that coin, if you get that feeling that, hey, if I help this person, they're going to turn around and do something to spite me, to make me look bad, to even stab me in the back, follow that feeling.
Yeah.
Because that feeling will never lead you astray. You might not see it in that moment. You might not
So,
get them to backstab
on
you
the
in
backstabbing ding
next
van
2 days. But when it does happen, hey man, it can be a big thing. So you must just
Jesus is Lord.
follow and protect.
Jesus is Lord, Allah.
Allah.
Yeah,
But it's
you
very-
will come, Jesus is Lord, G, Allah, boy.
that is very challenging. Like Eric said,
Hey.
very challenging to constantly for the rest of your life have a good heart.
Oh, it takes courage.
Ek
It
praat van
really
experience
does.
of you understand. Jy bly vergewe, jy bly as nie is fyn, jy bly nie dis reg, you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It's draining, it's frustrating, bra.
But that's what the world needs more of. People who love relentlessly.
That's
People who
why you
have
can't be like, forget
courage
myself after.
relentlessly.
Yeah, but
People who see that everyone is a good person. Life just shapes you to be that person you are.
With that,
Patal advantage.
Also, that's why you need boundaries.
you need to understand yourself to the point
100%.
I can only give you so
100%.
much.
You need
I can't
self-awareness.
give you everything, because if I give you everything, I'm not going to have
Empty
anything.
cup.
Wanneer kan jy sê everything nie?
When you
No,
start
you-
feeling
no, you
drained,
decide.
irritated, when
Yes.
that person is not.
Because just when I decide that I can't give you everything and I had enough, you come with it 1-2 words.
Jy gee vir Dimpie
I
'n
love
job
you.
by jou fabriek. Nee.
Huh?
Jy
1-2
gee vir
words.
Dimpie die job. Jy ken Dimpie
Jy het
teen
baie
karry.
problems.
Jy ken. Dimpie gaan vir lift vra. The first week it's alright. You cool with it. You're like, yeah, sharp. I'll give Dimpie a lift. But then internally, there's that small voice in the back of your mind that goes, bruh, I know Dimpie doesn't earn much, but
Yo.
he didn't even offer you a 50 rand.
Ek wil nou net
bro.
gesê dat.
He didn't even do this. He didn't
Jy
even
gaan nou nie
do
sê
that.
al die direction wat
that's
ek gaan,
gonna
wat is jou
start-
problem?
Yeah, that's gonna start. Nee, maar hy sien. Dis die ding. Jy dink, okay, because he's going in this
You're
direction,
supposed to.
I can go with it.
Yes, you're not supposed to give him
That's
anything.
courtesy. I'm saying that's the thing. There's
But don't
nothing
expect
wrong.
things from people.
There's nothing
That's
wrong
wrong.
with
Yeah,
courtesy.
expectations.
Expectations is
There's
but that's
wrong.
why I'm
nothing wrong
saying.
with giving. There's nothing wrong with giving till it
Give,
hurts.
yeah, give us
There's
a
nothing
100%.
wrong with giving till it hurts.
100%.
But the thing is, once it hurts and you see I'm hurting,
it's very difficult
my
to
friend, no.
Hey, bro, you're right.
Alles je. Jolenjo.
Now that's the thing. No, met mensen. How do you feel?
Even
Als
if
ze
it
die.
hurts. Even if it hurts.
Oh, we have a question.
I'm there, sorry.
Okay,
Before.
so my question vir julle is, as jy 'n ma is en jou seun gebruik tik, wat is die limit dat jy sê dit is kat of as jy ouer is dan
Have you?
is dit?
have
It's
you
very
seen- have you seen-
difficult.
have you-
Ja, dat is ook niet dum.
have you
Van
seen-
zo'n van die mens gee die kinders
have
evens
you seen Ellen
geld vir die
Parkes?
goede.
Have you seen Ellen Parkes? That's the limit. Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Want
You know your mother tells
If you don't
I brought
have-
you here, me, I'll take you out. That's
Oh,
the
she
limit.
killed- she
I
killed
don't
him.
know.
Ja, ze het
You haven't seen the
omgemaakt.
movie?
I've heard about it.
Dat is een bij
it
dik
becomes
movie.
too much.
Dat is
That
een dik
movie is-
movie eigenlijk.
It gets to
Dat is een erg
the
hectic.
next step.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like as you said, Landy, like for parents it's whole different for
Yeah, that's a
us
different
as
ballgame
teenagers
entirely,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. So Ellen Pakis Sama, I can't even.
Ellen Parkes is Azima.
So
Oh,
you
Ellen Parkes
ask
as
what
in
the
ma-
mothers
oh.
are going to do.
Die limit.
The
So what is
limit.
the, okay, so parentally, I don't have children, so I can't speak.
No, the limit, when you
But-
start stealing from me, I'm so sorry, but I know that's the only way I'm going to help you. Do you understand? Van as ek ken, jy gaan nie wie wil jy gehelp as nie. Jy gaan nie ophou nie, begin al steel. Wat gaan ek kan doen?
As-
I
gaan die
was
part
there
vat
for
nog
you.
steeds.
Ek gaan jou part vat, maar ek gaan nog steeds
Je
weg.
kan niet stoot. Je kan just een stoot.
But you
Wat je
also,
apart.
als ze zei, but you need to be strong. Stuur jou kind weg. Stuur hulle net weg is al. Oh, laat hulle jy kind vang en wegstuur hulle.
To be honest, I'm not a prophet, guys.
Yes.
I'm just in my own opinion. What I've seen in our colored communities and all over, whether it's Indian, black, white, and whatever, when it comes to drugs and stuff, certain times, even if you send the child away, rehab and goed, I'm not.
Wat help you?
I
As jy
am
zei,
the happy.
ek het ook reep
That's
gegaan.
anecdotally
In grade 9.
That,
That-
no. But you see, it all comes back to you can't help somebody that doesn't.
Yeah,
Doesn't
you have
want
to
to be
be
helped.
God also does that. God, you can't.
You want to be helped, my friend, you're gonna keep bumping your head the exact same way. But the
Just
day
like
that you
say-
go, hey, man, I wanna stop bumping my head.
So
You're gonna
say-
start seeing things
It's like
coming
I
your
said,
way.
you kak oral en mensen moet jou.
Skoon maak.
Everybody,
Yes.
just as a
Now-
as a representative
That's
of
the
the
thing.
Pushy podcast,
How
our
did-
examples are a bit out there, but we'll rein
Maar
it
nou
in.
is
Go op kak!
As ze zei, ons examples is realistic, verstaan je?
Yes,
As ze
yes,
zei. Maar hoe de ding is, how do we feel about people who make it, then help others, versus people who make it and act like they did it on their own? Verstaan je? Because we have those people who we have helped, they have started from the bottom. Jy het vir hulle werk gekry by Shoprite.
Hey.
Toe hulle fokol geheer het.
Hey.
Nou ry hulle rond, hulle is braggerig, chains.
Alles weer dik nou.
Yeah. Techies, new techies, it's just them shooting up, wat. Okay, I'm
Can I
not gonna make
propose
this.
this scenario? Can I propose this scenario?
Propose.
Say bijvoorbeeld.
Ons net
Okay,
lava
don't-
boys, die
don't-
big couch, hoor.
Okay, don't worry, there'll be no kak involved there, but yeah. Ik krijg, ik is daar bij die shops, daar bij die mamu.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right, I'm there bij de mamu. Nee.
Yes.
I am buying a packet of mix. Nah.
Yes.
Buy a packet of mix.
Correct.
Of 5 rand packet of, I don't know how much. 5
Correct,
rand
yes.
packet
Ja,
of.
hij is bij Franti. Dit is not 5 rand. Dit is
Hij is 2 rand, hij is 1
Ja,
of
dit is
2.
like
Hij is
one
2 rand.
something.
Okay, this is a 2 rand packet of mix, right? I go there to the mamu. Yeah? I short the 1 rand, right? Now Dimpy boosts me with that 1 rand. You understand? Dimpy boosts me with that 1 rand.
Yeah.
So I'm like, thank you Dimpy, waardeer het. Wat dat. More.
Je wordt vermaakt waar hij
Dat is Christmas.
More. Ja, kan je zien?
Oh, you know.
Nee, kom ik wees. Als meneer zie, hij pakt die mix geëerd. Zo weet niet wie maakt die job voor komt geschreven.
Ja.
Basically, als ik...
Oh, ik heb hem gemaakt.
Ik heb hem gemaakt,
Ik heb
yes.
hem gemaakt. Ze zijn een beetje irriteerd en het is hij baas gespudderd.
Yes, now there's that one. There's that scenario.
Right.
Another scenario, which is a more common one, is okay, cool, Dimpy, you help me out with this one. Now it's like, I see Dimpy again, and I'm like,
each other by chance.
we bump each other by chance. I'm like, Dimpy, what you up to now? Dimpy's like, nah, doing nothing on Saturday. I'm like, pull through to my gig, there's a slot or whatever.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But it's done out of courtesy, or not even out of a sense of reciprocation, but just out of a sense of being a genuine human being.
Yes.
So that coming back to that statement of you get people that make it and give back, right? And you get people that make it and don't give a fuck, right? But in that making it,
Why don't you name names and stuff?
in that making it, is there an obligation? Is the question.
Now this is
Am I
this is
obligated to
this is the
do?
part I was thinking about on the way here. So you make it by the help of people. Because you didn't get to where you are because
100%
nobody
alone.
supported you. It may not have been your family immediately, but eventually they saw the vision, they supported you. When you get to that point where you have made it, we're not saying you must turn around and dispense your wealth freely amongst the
Yes.
people that supported you on the way up. But you can't act like when you are at the top that
You've
That
been
was
there.
by my own devices.
you are at the top because you believed in you and only you believed in you. You are there because of everybody else's
Yeah.
communal belief.
Thank you for that.
That's true.
Yeah.
But the thing
Thank you
is,
for that, Shumi.
you
No,
also
Thank
shouldn't.
you, bro.
I feel like when it comes to your success, you should be selfish about it.
You should be, but you
Because
also shouldn't.
110% you should never be selfish with it. Friend,
Dis mens deur mens.
kom ek sê vir jou hoekom sê ek
Dis
so.
mens deur
We'll use your
mens.
I
example.
say you need to be
Example.
selfish because you shouldn't let anyone take that from you. Because remember when you dare, just as he said now, the mensen gaan try om
the
te
thing.
vat.
That's
The
the
people are gonna
thing.
try and take.
So-
So you need to put you need to get your ego right that time. That's the time for you to have an ego, to be like, this is what I am, this is what I stand for, this is what I'm gonna go for, this is what I have, and this is what I'm gonna stand for. But the thing is, you need to be gracious enough to share it, meaning that you'll be able to share your wisdom, your skills. You'll be able, when it comes to the influences, the people around you, when it comes to guidance and help, you'll be able to receive that also. Not just have hardkoppigheid because you are there now. It still means you're going to be able to receive help and all that
Yeah.
things. But sharing your success also with the people around you, 100%, but it doesn't always mean you moet hulle nou toegooi met geld,
Ja,
10k,
lekker
so
geld,
then
yeah.
they can feel like, and you can
No,
feel
for
like you've
sure.
done enough.
For
Ja,
sure.
because it's met school, ja, hulle met school it doesn't have to be like
Like,
hier
not
goed.
obligated.
It's, yes, and
it's a-
obligated, you know.
Because sometimes
Die mense voel
that
hulle
shine,
nodig.
that lijkt shine,
Ja.
maar dat is
Now,
so nie.
It is like that.
We'll use that same example that Manier used, right? He's at the shop, he needs that 100, he doesn't have the 100, Tim becomes, he gives him the 100.
Now why can't I give him 150?
Okay.
I only 100.
You give him the 100.
You want
Thank,
me
thank you
You
so
say,
much. Thank you
Here's
for
the
the
5
50.
up, give the car guard outside also.
Thank you
so
for the
the same
50.
time. There you go. You gave him, you extended, you even overextended.
Yeah, I gave him.
Nah. When
True
you
story.
gave and you overextended as the person giving, it was from your own will. It was
Yes,
because
I never
you
forced
felt-
you or anything.
You felt, hey, let me give this brown bird and extra, even if I felt like giving extra. When it comes back to you, it's gonna come back to you in a way that you are not gonna expect it and you are not gonna see it coming. because you gave without the intention of getting
receiving.
But people don't have that
100%.
anymore,
back.
bro.
If you are giving as the person that sees the person struggling or in need of help, and you expect something in return, then you weren't giving.
With the hopes of giving
Your
the
thing
person.
was, your thing
Wat
was
kry
given
ek?
with an expectation. Yes.
Oh, you see all the crap.
So meneer C
No,
gets the
100%.
R1, he does
That's
his
how
gigs, he
society
sees
is
you,
now, bruh.
he sees you, now he's the person that is received. He's the person that is supposedly in
Dan
debt.
kom performing for free.
No komen by die gig, no say, hey, that's a slot oop, vir wie kan ek bel? Your name is there on his phone. You've sent him a message 6 times to say, bro, when you have a gig, let me know, but he keeps scrolling past your message because he feels he's too good.
To be
That
there.
feeling of too good comes from a sense of overinflated ego. It comes from a sense of,
100%.
I did this by myself and by my own
100%.
hand. I owe it to nobody. And unless this person can also help me, I'm not going to help them. But if Meneer C sees that message, the first one, and you say, when do you have a gig available? And he says, bruh, I'm working on something, I'm going to put your name forward. That's him going, here's your 150 back. Because in that sense, it's more like, I don't owe him, but I know that he'll appreciate it.
Yes.
It's a give and give. It's not
But
even a give
before,
and give.
Yeah,
I
it's a
would
give and
just
give.
like to give from the bottom of my heart just a small advice in Nyana for
Goeie.
people. Yeah. I think we need to start accepting and understanding that we don't need to do stuff for people
To show we appreciate
and
it.
expect something
Yes.
in return.
Never.
Don't, ek gaan nie vir jou tee maak van ek wil een van my tee net om maak nie.
Yeah.
And I think that's how the society is now
It's a
in general.
transactional society, yes.
People,
Very
mense,
transactional.
as if jy ry,
100%.
back then, wat in 19, I think Tata Hawk from Robben Island that day, it's no more the life like that, bruh. It's no more the life where people genuinely done something for you out of their heart and stuff like that, you understand? No, it's like, ek doen vir iets, en jy gaan my, next time gaan ek hom nodig.
Yeah.
Hulle doen hy,
Yeah.
kom
But
ek
it-
help sien, en ek gaan hom nodig next time, sien jy?
Yeah, man, it's simple.
But it's also how society
That's
is
why
like
they say
conditioned us.
When you
You know?
help somebody when they are in need, they'll remember you when they are in need again.
True.
It's like an old
Ah
adage.
man, doen nou iets uit jou hart uit, man.
It's like what Gum said. Nee, it's like what Gum said. Ek soek my koek terug. Ek soek my koek terug.
So when it comes to being successful and all that, how can we better see that we are all successful together and how can we help each other?
Okay. I'm gonna throw first because it's something that burns inside me and I can't wait to do it.
Yo, preach, Eric, preach.
Not because I feel obligated to do it, but because how it's been given to me and how I've had the opportunities because of people paying it forward, as they say. When-
Here, Eric, hulle sit
when it
regtig
comes to-
op jou, my vriend.
En dit een pak
Here, hy nee.
any flavor you like.
Hy nee.
Jelle, go
Ai,
slow, but
nee.
so I was eating the
Ai,
coleslaw.
nee,
Okay,
ja.
so what I want to say is, what I'm saying is, when it comes to making it, you as a person, you can only be because of other people.
Amen.
Real.
Daar wat ek net
That's
sê.
If
real.
you can create yourself and make
Do
your
it.
own thing from yourself, it's fine, do it. But along the way, you are going to get help from somebody.
100%.
You need
People
help
are
from
gonna-
somebody.
People are going to help you.
You nodig mense.
And all you need to do is remember those people. And if unfortunately you can't pay those people back, whether it be with money, with gifts, with whatever it is, your time, it gets to a point where somebody else is going to come up the same way you came up.
To you.
Yes.
Yes, you're right.
Now you know that
Love
person
karma.
is on a front path. You need to help them. You need to show them where the tar road is. You need to just push them in the right directions. That's paying it back, paying it forward. You made it. It doesn't mean you can't make a gap for the next person. Because
Amen.
who knows? Now I'm doing comedy. I'm doing big shows. That day I decide, yeah, you know what? I need a solid opener, but I don't know who to phone. Everybody's messaging me. Yeah, bro, put me on. Then I remember, hey, that day when I started, when I was doing badly, Meneer C helped me.
So he's a
Let me
solid,
phone him.
he's a
Ek
solid
sê,
comedian.
Meneer, what's happening? Are you available? Do you want to come do a 5-minute at the show? He can come through and he can outshine me at my own show.
That's what I.
But that's amazing because then I know that I'm going to eat his money. No, I'm joking. But what I'm saying is, if he gets that one up on me, it's fine because then I know that I've given more than I have. Sounds
Your
stupid.
opportunity
I've given-
welcome.
I've given more than I've given in my own capacity. So yeah, paying it forward, paying it back, that's a...
Ek sê altyd
It's
die mense.
here. It's here for me.
Ek sê altyd die mense, Eric,
Ja.
I always tell me, people, and I want to share it with you guys now. I don't know if you heard it before. Landy, Justin, Vusi, Tsepo, Onyonyo. You guys behind the camera, Bushy Brand, each and every person watching, you guys at home as well. Thank you so much for sharing and loving the podcast and actually listening this far. I always tell people, and people that especially looks up to me, because Mpirin Popo is a very young brand. I'm young at heart.
Yes. Come on now, you don't want to miss this.
It's kids all the way. And my 1 word or 2 words or 8 words that I always tell them is, an Afrikaans, hulle sê, as niks wat die Here vir my kan gemaak het, wat nie kan vir jou
Vir jou
maak.
maakie, as soos hy.
It's where it comes back to someone that's younger. Don't be scared to open doors and
For
help
that
and-
person.
Maar my advice is, Justin, wat die Here vir my kan gemaak het, hy sorg vir die mosies.
Hey.
Hy
sorg vir die
Amin, astaghfirullah.
As soos hy het, as soos hy. I feel
Almal
like
het die Here se kans.
how we can help each other out is by being more emotionally available. That's what I feel most.
Moet jy nou shoulder to cry or not?
As soos daai, hoe meer ek moet volgens 10. Ek moet 10 shoulders to cry on.
I must disagree with you on that.
Ja, nee.
Why?
I have to disagree with you on that.
Okay.
En die gas is 'n ander woord.
Being emotionally available opens you up to being manipulated, especially
En
when
vulnerable.
That is
when
so
your
true.
when your vulnerability is taken incorrectly.
Exactly.
But the thing is, that is where the sermon comes from and boundaries.
No, but I mean
Emotionally availability comes with you being able to be honest with yourself. Once you are honest with yourself, you'll be able to set boundaries and things
for
with
sure.
yourself also,
Can I
because
speak?
your communication is open with yourself. You know your boundaries. You know everything about yourself. So it won't really be that hard to be there for other people, you know, and communicate to other people.
Yes.
Even though they won't receive you as how you want them to,
Okay.
you have still like at least, how can I say, provided that space for them to try and open up. You know, try and talk about whatever's maybe bothering them, whatever help they need, what you understand. Because it's always great to have someone who can talk from multiple perspectives, you know, not just be stuck on one thing, you understand? So you can give them insight by your perspective also. So.
Can I speak from the perspective of a recovering fuckboy?
Jesus.
Daai ding van emotionally vulnerability and shoulder to cry on werkie. Want ek sê altyd, my shoulders are not made for tears. They are made for legs. Maar soos ek sê, you are opening yourself up to be manipulated again.
No, you don't understand. If you have emotional maturity and emotional vulnerability, you will be able, soos ek gesê het, I will understand my feelings. Verstaan? Hier kom Dimpie met een Hier kom een hier met een
fuckboy.
Met een fuckboy mentalities. Ek gaan mos die hier jou sien. Ek gaan mos ken jy kom met games hier aan. Van ek het klaar vir myself gesê, dis
Jy
hoe
kan
die
deur
man,
my
dis hoe die
sien, hy
man.
gaan deur jou gaan.
As die van die,
Hy gaan deur jou gaan.
I have emotional vulnerable. Ek sê amper iets.
It's a dangerous word in die kas.
But the thing is, you don't need to be a shoulder to cry, but you can be there for that
But you can be a dick to ride on.
Amen.
As jy oor goed om op te ry nie, it's about being mature enough to understand people's situations and your own situation, so
No,
you will
110.
know how to support
that
that
wat
person.
Steve Biko daai album gedrop het, daai gospel album.
Hey, fuck you.
Toen zijn nog shoulders to cry on.
So jy wil nie shoulder to cry on as you ever yes.
I've never been, because look, I'm in a very happy relationship
I've
in a
never
marriage for 10 years.
Ek meen even soos daai
Shoulder to
nie.
cry on from where I've heard and seen.
Yes.
As 'n ander skouer.
As soos hy.
En nou daar's mense wat nou 'n skouer gaan voel gee daarso.
Soos hy.
Hy sê my sê hoe was hy skouer.
But it's not like that. If you have
Maar
emotional
jou dit is daai maar for me the moment you start confiding in me, you start giving like
But you see, this is what I'm saying.
be
This is where
vulnerable now.
that's
The
where the
phone, oh
manipulation
Landy,
comes in.
oh shame Landy. I act like I
Okay.
care. Oh shame Landy.
But you're gonna have enough to care, but jy gaan boundaries hê om te sien mos nou die mens.
Outside of okay, so
Okay.
this is one. This is one place where
Jesus.
There's one place where boundaries can easily slip away.
You are so right.
When
Okay,
it
I
comes-
see when you come.
When it comes to, hey, I just need this person.
I just need it
I'm not
because I
saying-
know they're gonna
I'm
be
not saying
there.
give the person an ear, don't give them a shoulder.
A shoulder.
A
That's what I
they're
mean.
too close. They're
Yeah,
too close.
100%.
Yeah, I can listen to you from
From
far.
far.
It's okay.
That's what I-
Yo, you don't have bread. I go, yeah, bro, stuff, man. Sorry. Hey,
Why don't you buy bread?
Yeah, the flour is off. There's muggies in the flour. I can't even. There's no water. We don't have eggs. Hey, bro, I'm sorry. Look out for you.
Buy chicken if you
I'm
have
gonna
money.
look out for you. In my heart, I know I'm gonna look out for you. But the minute I start caring too much, the minute I go, hey, bro, what do you need? Let me see what I can do. Let me buy these things for
You
you.
go out of your way.
Go out of my way. It's not something that I had planned. That was not my day
100%.
to give.
Okay, so how do you think?
But then that person is, like I said, when you help someone in need, they'll remember you
When they need again. It's
They're gonna
like
come back to you and say, hey, bro, you remember that day?
Ja,
En dan gaan we aangaan elke keer zijn
Then
story.
when you say no, your boundary was not in place when you said, let me go buy those things for you.
Yeah.
When you say no, then they're gonna be like, how, bro, you a cock person.
That's
Now
what
that messes
So
with
turn
me.
around
And then that's
the
where-
backbiting.
Do the bed bite, the
That's
bed
where-
one.
yeah,
The backbiting.
now- Now my family has
Okay.
beef with your family for 14 generations. My children
see?
can't play by your children's house. It's mad. It's
Some
confusing.
people, okay, now you see people like that, I don't think they have enough emotional vulnerability because
Okay.
you don't have enough strength or knowledge to know when you are using someone or when you know you vra nou te veel, you do not te veel nou. Van so mensen, hulle expect net en hulle gaan net vat and they
takers.
won't ever feel bad for it, you know.
Givers and takers is
So
what
how
happened,
are
yes.
you, okay, we're not teachers, we're not meant to raise anyone, but how are you gonna teach that person
Okay, so
how
this
to be
is-
there for themselves, emotional
this-
maturity,
This
vulnerability?
is a matter of you need to know. Unfortunately, this is a therapy thing, but also you need to know who you are dealing with.
Real.
You need to understand the person. Ask the questions that led them to this point. That was dancing in front of you. And he's telling you, nee, kasi mo, bro, I'm not high. But you can see in his eyes, his pupils are the size of saucers. You must ask him in that state, what led you to this? What made you think this was a good idea?
How do you
How
plan
did
on-
you get here? Why are you here? Do you want to change from this thing? And
Yeah,
based
fuck
off
that
of those
video.
answers,
No, you found the video.
You fuck that video.
But once you
Facebook
can
to
understand,
mail.
but that's what I'm saying. Once you can listen and understand why the person is the way they are, you can decipher for yourself
What
whether
are you gonna
help
do?
Or
is
not.
gonna be able to be taken.
Straightforward.
100%.
And
You're
not
gonna have to be
help-
straightforward
and
with
not help to the
yourself.
point of manipulation. Just help to the point of let's get you back to zero. Because right now you are rolling
So hoe
in
help ek,
the losses.
Erik, hoe help ek iemand wat gepaid het die 25th? Hy was die vrydagoggend.
Nee, nee,
Ja,
nee,
hulle
ek-
soek- hulle soek die
Saterdag toe
eerste.
drink ons saam. Maandag het hy nie dit super nie. Hoe help ek nou?
Oh my God.
Saam gedrink. Die by Vrydag weer, ons drink Saterdag. Sondag as miskien 2 biere vir die kop. Nee, want ons wil die kop 'n bietjie balance.
Nee, man.
Manne ou
Met
aan as
sulke
die
mense-
bel.
Als je
drink
weer
je
wil
niet.
drinken,
Je
als
drinkt
je
je
weer
met
wil
zulke
drinken, dan
mensen
moet je rijden taxi, je moet rijden taxi chill.
Nee, nee,
Als je
nee.
weer wil
Die
drinken.
drank je
If
weer
you
met
wanna
hulle
drink-
nie. Van die mensen ken je van om op te doen. Hulle ken je van een samen
Dat is
niet.
wel pijn.
This is the
Oh,
conversation.
exactly. They're gonna do it
This
with
is-
you also.
This is the conversation. You drank with them on Friday. You ask them, how much did you put aside for alcohol? If they cannot
Ander mense
give
wil nie
you-
daai hoor nie. Hulle
Nee,
dink
nee,
jy's
nee.
controlling
Maar
ooit in my sakken.
As if aan my
Is
sakken.
aan my
is
sakken,
not
Erik.
That one.
controlling.
That
Yeah.
one.
I know. It
That
comes,
one.
It comes down to that, but you have to be that friend. Whether they're gonna like you for 2 weeks or not like you for 6 weeks, you
hulle
must
like
have
me
that
nie weer,
healthy
nee.
Value the
conversation.
friendship then, ja.
My bro, ik heb je genoeg om nog te drinken. Ga je aangaan. Hey, he's on a carry on, it's his business. Monday, then you tell him there and then, kijk, if you don't have money for taxi on Monday, I'm
No,
not
wat ze
involved. I
zei.
stop.
Hoe gaan ons, how are we gonna help each other out instead of helping each other up? Verstaan? Do you understand what it means?
Yeah, how are we gonna
We have to help
prevent
each
it
other
from
up,
happening in
not
future?
outside.
100%. How are we gonna
So
look out for them?
we need to have these transparent conversations about whether it be finances, whether it be opportunities, whether it be whatever comes your way. If you know I can benefit from your services and you can benefit from,
From
my
mine.
services.
Let's collab.
Let's talk, let's understand each other and where we're going to help each other. And when that paycheck comes, how that paycheck is being split. Whether it's 50-50, 60-40, whatever your contribution was is what you get back. Understanding that. Understanding your relationship. Is this a work relationship? Is this a personal relationship? Is there a future relationship with this person? Is it a one-time thing? Is it a recurring thing? You have to understand boundaries, like we've been saying all the way through. And lastly, you just have to understand the type of person you're dealing with. If you know that this person is easily influenced because you easily influence them to do business with them, chances are the next person is going to try the same thing you did. And if you know they are going to cave there, then you must be ready for that.
I'm more whiter than both of you.
Yeah,
So
you are.
you can help people out, but
What was it?
you can help people out, but only is to the extent is how much they can help themselves also.
There we go.
But the thing is, if you have so many people to fix around you, soos ons nou hier praat, wie is jy dan? Where are you involving yourself then?
We're social
Because a
worker.
lot of us, exactly, a lot of us are surrounded,
Judas.
a lot of us are such strong people that we don't notice it because we're around so much negativity, so much things that can bring us down, you understand? So, soos ek wil gesê het, how are we gonna ensure that for ourselves we are strong enough to let go of all those toxicness relationships to be able to build better connections in the future also? Because you won't go far if you have, how can I say, people in your circle jealous of you, or you the only one that's helping, you not receiving that back, you understand? You're the only enlightened
giver.
one,
But that's-
you're the giver in the
You're the
group.
giver us, that's fire, that's
Yeah.
fire takers.
You're the
why-
Lani of the
Even the
group.
givers.
You're the
That's why-
Lani of the group.
That's why
Apostles,
that's why it has to be a transparent conversation. It needs to be brought up in front of everybody so that everybody understands.
But not everyone is honest.
It doesn't look, whether it comes down to honesty, whether it comes down to
They're gonna hear
this
it.
is the I'm gonna take advantage of. Everybody needs to know that
'Cause they
it was
are
brought
already
up. It wasn't something that was done behind closed doors off the WhatsApp group when Landy and Kaylee were talking. It wasn't something that was done while Dimpy was outside smoking a guai. You know,
But I
it's-
don't smoke, Eric.
No, you don't smoke. But
Oh, that's
I'm
example
this
of-
hypothetical.
Oh, jy maak dit stress, jy ding. Broek.
Wanneer was het? Was ik aan?
Fast me guys.
That's the guys, no. Yeah, Neil.
I understand you, Eric. Sorry om af te gooien.
Nee, jumping.
Just a quote for the day. Something that you can use as people my age, even older than me, younger than me. I know maybe it doesn't relate to the topic and stuff like that. But I want to justify something that a lot of people aren't able to say and express in terms of feelings, emotions, and life in itself. Some of us, Kaylee, you need to understand. Some of us are too busy trying to be strong that we don't even
100%.
get the chance to be happy.
100%.
You understand what I mean? Voor andere mensen nog smile en goed te zijn. En denk van, ja, wat Einstein gehoord? Ja, wat Einstein. I'm a philosopher. If you guys didn't know, yeah, I'm a philosopher and stuff. So we're too busy trying to be strong for everyone around us. You understand what I mean? Ja, ik moet net mijn haar sterk maken voor die mijn haar sterk maken. Even if they treat us bad, even if they do us wrong. En goed wat ik zou naar jou toe gedaan het en Erik. I mean, you stole my cigarettes when I came. I won't do it to you and stuff like that. Nou, gezien ik zoek voor mij guys. I won't do it to you and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to be strong because I don't want to upset myself more en goed te zijn. So ik krijg niet eens een kans om een beetje happy te wees en goed te zijn. Zie je?
So what makes you happy? That's the question. What makes you happy?
Burger King, is het McDonald's of iets happy meal?
You can still...
McDonald's.
Okay, this is what I think.
Personally, what makes me happy?
I understand.
Personally,
Before we get to that.
what makes me happy, and come and share this with you guys, if I haven't shared it in a personal capacity and stuff, what makes me happy until this day, is that day I decided to come out of my comfort zone, express who I am, be comfortable in my own skin, and be popo.
It's like that. It is like that.
Bruh, because
Society.
I'm a voice,
A
bruh. I'm a voice for
society.
people.
A society.
So cute.
Coming
Voice
to
is voice.
I'm a
that,
voice.
coming to that, I think the biggest thing here is, we are so dead set, on the wrong career path. As jy daai sterk mens is, wat altyd daar is, you're so strong, you don't get a chance to be happy, dan moet jy 'n bodybuilder word. En as jy, and if you constantly looking after other people, you're a giver, what, dan moet jy 'n cleaning lady is.
But the
Want jy maak al klaar almal se kak skoon.
That's what...
Job descriptions, guys.
That is deep to say, but it is like that, you know.
It's like that. Yeah.
But the thing is, you shouldn't stay in situations that make you unhappy when you are a giver, because that drains you. Because when you are a giver, it's your natural state. You can't not help people. You can't
What's
not...
that given the givers all
First time, on some fucking bullshit.
Given the
They're
givers
doing
happy.
the right thing.
You see me? So you shouldn't. Exactly.
Donations en goed, hè? Kennis is taal.
Die.
It's
It can't even gebeuren in real life, verstaan? But the thing is, you shouldn't let that stop
Bring
you
you
from
down,
being
yes.
who you are, you understand? Even though it can be very challenging being that person, you know, because whether it's in the family, whether it's in the family group, you know, that one who's always just seeing the best in situations. Even if they don't see the best, they're still that person who's everyone's support, who you know they will be strong through the situation, what, you understand?
the main thing that it comes down to is we have to find a way to support each other. I'm not saying we have to support each other. I'm saying we have to find a way.
All you need is
Sometimes-
love.
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes you can't
Hier
support.
is episode.
Hey, shit.
Only this love it. I'm one gespeeld.
Fuck off!
Op one gespeeld. Forgive and forget. Forgive and this love. Forgive and forget. Hey, TV
He's
gekeken.
real fuckers.
Sorry. I just thought about SABC.
You have to find a way to support each other. If you can't find a way to support each other, find a way to express a different type of support.
100%.
And if you know that you can provide the support, provide without expecting in return,
Amen.
and provide without people knowing. Don't announce,
Brag.
hey, I gave Dimpy 5,000
En
last week.
hulle doen nou wat.
Hulle doen het.
Hey, kom ek help hom.
Ja,
Hey,
en
jy sien?
personally,
Julle sien.
Support.
Break.
Support.
Als ik voor 5000 gegeven had, Erik. Ja, als ik voor 5000
En hij
gegeven
ook
had,
voor
moet ik iemand
Centurion, hè?
Must
Hij
for
ook dat. Die
Centurion.
vat hoe Robbie is
zeggen. Voor 5000 gegeven, ik moet een witness krijgen.
Dat is zijn.
Ik moet
But
at least 3
but
witnesses krijgen.
that's what I'm saying. You find the support. If you have a support, sharp. If you don't have a support, find somebody that can help this person. It doesn't have to be your responsibility. It's not even your responsibility. But
But we understand you want to
going
help.
out of your way to help somebody or to find help for somebody because you either care about this person or you don't want them to end up where you see them ending up. Sharp. And when you help, when you give, when you do good, don't do it with the expectation of everybody seeing. Do it behind closed doors.
Give and forget.
Yeah.
That's it. Give and forget.
En
Like
dan kan ik
like when you go to church, you don't give your tithes
tithes.
thinking, hey, they must build another church next to this church. You just give because you prayed. You said, Lord, let this money do what it needs to
That's
do.
why I said earlier, hope goed
If
te
it buys a
doen because
Ferrari
you
for the
expect something
pastor.
big.
Hey man, it's
But
not
see,
your
that's
business.
what I'm saying. All of these things are
Pastor nog
psychological.
wachtlood, I think.
That's what I'm saying. All these things are psychological,
Disrespect
man.
Yeah.
For you to take all these steps, you need to tell yourself.
Must be strong.
Yeah, you must be strong. You're gonna have to put in the work for all this stuff, to better relationships, to better yourself.
Yeah, we covered.
Allee, goede. So yeah, guys.
Thank you.
That was today's episode. We covered.
Shout
I
outs.
feel like we
Oh, I
covered
see
a
your hand.
lot. Landy, Dankie, Cotton. Huh?
Last
Okay.
question. Gooi.
Last question. Sorry, everybody.
Okay, so net the last question.
Het kan niet shane met de kraps. Zoek je kraps. Nou, kraps.
Oei. Damn it.
Ons eet raps.
Okay, so ek wil net hê julle moet vir die mense try te sê wat is daar ander avenues wat die mense kan help because dit is nie net soos 'n person, soos ek as 'n person kan jou help. Wat se ander avenues is daar wat ons
Okay.
die mense kan mee help?
I think I have one.
Drop.
I think try to be more involved in people's lives, especially family, friends and stuff, because you don't know personally what other people are going through on a daily basis. You understand? Then from me, try to be more involved, engage. Yeah, it's a personal decision, right? I try to engage in stuff with more people, because sometimes certain people are having hard times already. Nou kom hulle met jou nou en kom hulle toch op jou ook uit en goed, okay, ek gaan nou klap nou, want nou kom na. Kom
Maak vir
pak,
my
ja.
naar bek in jou.
Yeah, but try to get more involved and engage with those people. Yeah, and then find
Nee.
out.
Who's first?
Nee?
Who's first?
Nee.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Anyone there?
Okay. On that one, make the plan. Because I know normally we sit and we drink together
Wait.
and we party and someone says, hey, bra, ga my CV steer. And you get the CV and you say, nah, don't worry, I'll make a plan. Make the plan. Make the plan. Go
My
through
uncle-
the thing, look at the thing. You know somebody, even if you and that person aren't close, even if you and that person don't speak on the daily, reach out. Hey, bro, I've got a guy that's looking for something. It's in your field of work. Can you assist me? Can I give you his number? Can I connect you to? That's how the network works, man. That's how you can give. It's another avenue.
Now coming to that of making the plan and what maybe we should be realistic. We should be realistic like in situations like that. What tends to happen is ek, Dimpy, Eric ons raak dronk. Ek sê ouens, kom ons sit CV's op die tafel.
Kom aan, zoals dronkers. Ik heb nooit gezien
Okay,
dronkers.
we're not drunk. We drank lots of Fanta.
We drank lots of Fanta.
Dus dat kom je
Because
vinden.
because we're so duck on the Fanta and then the CVs
must
come
see
out and then obviously the plane isn't gonna come out. Because when I was on that Fanta, I thought I'm gonna get you a fantastic job. Check.
Yes, sir.
And then when I had my
Pepsi,
yes.
plan was Pep.
And so yes, so coming back to that, make the plan happen, but at the same time be realistic. with
Be
the
realistic
plan.
about the outcome of the plan. Okay, quite.
Like my uncle said 5 years ago. Geef me jouw CV. Dan hangt ik wat kan ik doen.
Je wacht nou nog.
Van hij maar gezegd, hangt ik wat kan ik doen.
Ja, dat is redelijk zo zei hoor.
Ik
What
wacht
do,
nou
you,
nog.
what, do you, what do you think? What is another
Another
possible
way
level
we
of
can
supporting, yes.
be there for people who's going through drugs or a hard time or whatever.
Anything, whatever it is they're going through.
I'm always just gonna say I'm gonna be there, you know. Ik kan niet veel zeggen aan facilities toen. So just like Dimpy said, rehabs, you get out there, you're on the same thing, you understand? So, I don't know. I think you just need a strong enough person next to you. That's all you need. Is someone who's strong, who can guide you through everything. Niet net iemand wat gewoon net fury. Who's gonna be there, tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, but who's still strong enough to love you with boundaries also. That's what you need. You know, someone's gonna love you so much, but still gonna not scrape you off, but say, you know, oh no, rust.
Rest.
Yeah.
Nice.
The rest to rust before rust in the park.
Als we zei, Rastenburg, resting rast. Dank jullie voor al die gerast. Just zie je, like, als een rapper nou.
Any shoutouts this week? Or we shout
Shout out, Shanae. We are
Still waiting for you to come back.
still waiting for you to come back. We can't wait to see you. Excited to have you.
Chicken
Next
dinner.
episode, Chicken Dinner. We online.
Chicken
Do you have any shoutouts?
Shoutouts
On the
to
subject of chicken dinner, I'd just like to shout outs to Marcel's Meat Market. Shout outs to Russians Boxburg. Shout outs to the Carnivores Co. Shout outs. Yeah. Your niggas are doing good, guys. We're the best Russians, best pork bones, best alles. Even a chicken dinner.
Even a
if you want
chicken
to.
dinner.
Even a chicken dinner if you want.
That's funny.
I want to do a shout out.
You can do a shout out?
I want to send a shout out to
To
myself
mama,
for being
dad.
so amazing.
Okay.
I want to shout out to myself for not giving up. I want to shout out to myself for pushing.
Ay,
Shout out to myself for being here today.
Real.
Shout out to myself for inspiring people, motivating people, not
Yeah.
giving up. Shout out to Pushy. Shout out to you guys. We really love and appreciate you. Thank you so much, my brother, for hosting us. Eric, thank you to you, my
Thank
brother.
you.
Shout out to you, Meneersi.
you,
Shout out to whoever
Whoa,
made
whoa,
the
whoa,
scripts.
whoa, one more.
Who's that?
One more.
Ik heb ook een
You can
shout
have
out.
to
my-
Shanae
you can
as
have
well.
my shout out this week because
Yeah.
I don't have a shout out. There was somebody that messaged me, but I can't check my phone. because
My
it's the
shout
wrong
out.
phone.
Shout out. I was still busy.
I'll
man.
shout
Oh,
out
sorry,
next week.
sorry,
Oh,
interrupt you.
Also, I must mention that because I know we didn't mention it officially yet, but we're gonna start incorporating guests from the next episode onwards, I believe. So you're gonna see some new faces with these old faces and
Chris
we're gonna have
Brown, R. Kelly.
more
Yeah,
conversations.
ja, maar dat is ook weer wat
Wonder,
dat zo
Brandon
zijn.
Knight.
It's people that you know, it's people that you don't know, it's people that you should know, people that you are gonna know. You know, we're gonna do Bushy's proud, man.
Don't worry,
Bring the
guys.
people and
Dat is zo
express.
zijn.
Don't worry, we got Tyler coming next week. We got Tyler, we got Ziggy 4X, we got Yassi.
Maar hij
What
kan
did they
ook
break
wel.
on the
Kelly
cat?
fucking low next week.
We got Kelly fucking Locum. But anyway, guys, before we
Kelly
get
Badai,
too carried away, elephant in the room, which is the room, the new studio. Shout outs to
Shout out.
Skid Marks for the amazing facility.
Yes!
Yes,
Yes.
we are very stoked. We are stoked to be here.
Forward we go. Hallelujah.
Als ze zei. Even shout out to Bushi Alavia, shout out to Cotton 9740.
750.
50.
Yes.
9750. Shout out to Cotton 9750 for this
Yes, of course.
amazing brand mark shirt.
Cotton
Zai,
Coats.
we're always looking sexy now, Bushi. Thank you. Shout out to DR, if you know, you know. Yeah, als ze zei, dank je
Guys,
alle.
thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us again.
See you
Please
next week.
Like, subscribe, follow Instagram, Twitter,
Yeah.
Facebook, MySpace, Mixit.
Alles.
All of
BBM.
we are
Yes.
there. Pushy podcast.
Pushy
you can't miss us,
Facebook,
we are there.
TikTok.
Let not.
Love you. See you next week. Because we are not bushy.
We are not pushy.
We're not bushy. We're not bushy.
We are bushy.